Oh, when you do it, it scares me.
I know, I came all the way here to do an interview with you.
Hey guys, this is Lou Ferrigno. He wants to say hello to all the geeks out there.
What's up? How's it going?
Obviously, you guys know Lou as the Incredible Hulk. It's like your entire wardrobe green.
Well, it's part of my trademark.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
It's like how people know you.
But I think I wore green for you today because you're just a big fan of the Hulk.
Guys, I am a huge fan of the Hulk. The whole Bill Bixby Hulk series, that's all Marvel had, and now we have the Marvel movies. We've got, it's more popular than ever, but it all kind of started with the Hulk. That was the first Hollywood version of the Marvel comics.
It did because when the series began, because back then you had Spider-Man and it failed.
Yeah.
And the Hulk was the only one to be successful on television. And what's interesting is that today, like you just mentioned, we have the Avengers, but the Hulk still stays today.
You were actually in the Avengers.
Yes, I did the voice.
You did some of the voices. You were in the voice of the Incredible Hulk, the last one that came out.
The Hulk, the animated cartoons, yes.
And you also played the security guard. Why do they keep giving you the job of the security guard?
Well, thank you, because the fact that the Hulk began with me, and the truth is that I'm talking to Kevin Feige and Marvel, because they should give me a good part of the film, maybe against type. But I'm trying this cameo. It's enough, because even Stan Lee had the cameo, but create a nice scene, like the scene I had with Edward Norton. It was a fun scene, but something that people would be surprised to say, oh my God, it's Lou. Mm-hmm. You know, it's a different approach.
And you can act. You're currently in this series, Star Trek Continues. You gotta see it. You play like an Orion.
Yeah, go Star Trek Continues.com. I play an evil slave trader of another planet. My character's name is Damahan. And this is like a continuation of the original series, the same character. I was to make up for 5 hours. And it's against type because I'm bald and I have a goatee.
Well, you're not totally against type. You are green. You're from Orion.
Yeah,
that's pretty type.
But I'm evil.
Oh, and Orion's
vicious and evil. And but the Orion race in Star Trek was green. So of course I had to be green. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be green.
You don't want to be green, right?
No, but I didn't have a choice because of the character.
I'm gonna write you a role where you play like something orange, or red. We can maybe. You just want to be painted, do you?
You want me to break your legs?
This is probably the last on my list of things that I want to have happen right now.
Let's just get with the human flesh, a natural color. Okay.
So, you work for Marvel. Any chance you might go over and do some DC over there?
I wouldn't mind, sure.
You'd make like a good Doomsday, or you'd make a good Mongol.
I also have Scorpion King coming out.
And that comes out in April.
Yes, from Universal.
And what do you do in the Scorpion King?
I play a great character. I can't go in detail.
Oh, come on now. It's almost April, right? It's almost.
Yeah, but I'm on a contract.
Does it frustrate you whenever the character's supposed to be big and strong, and they get some wimpy guy and then just CGI him up?
Well, it's interesting. That's why the series is so popular, the Hulk series, because when I do a lot of autograph at convention, people say how much they love the series because most people don't like CGI. But on the big screen, they have to use CGI. Mm-hmm. Because when we first came back with the first Hulk movie, I wanted to use my body, which you call motion capture, the first Hulk, but Ang Lee decided to use himself.
Yeah, he did all the motion capture for it, which is crazy.
The movie didn't do well because it was still experimenting with the CGI. Now in the Avengers, the Hulk is much more improved.
When it came to the Hulk was basically everybody's favorite.
And it was embraced by every nationality in the world because the character's green.
Right.
So there's no prejudice.
Right.
And all about China, Japan, Egypt. They just love the character.
Do you think if Martians come down and they're green, then they'll end up being ticked off that we made a show about a green person misrepresented them?
Of course.
That'll be why they remove our brains and start probing us.
You're right about that.
It's because the Martians are ticked that they were misrepresented. You were a fan of the Hulk growing up. You loved all those Marvel comics.
Yeah,
Spider-Man and the Hulk.
I was the Hulk my whole life.
Were you a nerd when you were a kid, like we were? Like when you
I
were
was
a kid?
thinner than you.
You were thinner than me?
Yeah. My first year of high school, 5'6", I weighed 156 pounds.
What? You were a toothpick?
Yes.
And then what got you into fitness?
Bodybuilding, weight training.
Getting beat up. You just told me, you didn't say getting beat up, but did you get beat up?
Oh, yes.
And you were like, enough of this?
Exactly. I want to be ridiculed anymore because of the fact that I had to overcome all these obstacles in my life because of the hearing and the speech situation. So I want to be powerful, strong. But it's funny about the Hulk and Superman, my favorite comic was about power. That I discovered fitness, bodybuilding. Mm-hmm. So I learned to be best friend for myself and my body and change my life.
And you still run a fitness brand today?
50 years.
No, what it's Ferrigno Fitness?
Yeah, FerrignoFit.com.
Okay.
It's a huge website. and it teaches you how to become your own personal trainer.
Do I have to work out though? Like, can I just drink like a magic serum, or is there like a spider that I can bite me and it give me powers? Can I get like a magic hammer? I have to work for this?
Well, it will depend on you how much you want to put into it.
Okay.
The program called Incredibly Fit.
Okay.
12 weeks, right?
12 weeks.
You get a customized meal plan that tells you how to train, what to do. Very easy.
You're a reserve sheriff in
10 years. Yeah,
for 10 years. So you know how like Steven Seagal is a sheriff? Whenever you watch that TV show where Steven Seagal is a sheriff, you just like roll your eyes and be like, come on. Is he a good sheriff?
Well, I never really spent time with him, but he does put himself in a dangerous situation because he's out there with a bulletproof vest. And one thing about
But doesn't that make it less dangerous?
well, you never know what incident you're going to be involved with. I mean, it could be a shooting situation. Okay. I mean, I'm not there with Steve, but just he does his thing, I do my own thing.
Let's be honest. Like, if you see, like, okay, if I'm a criminal and two sheriffs are coming after me, and one is Steven Seagal and one is Lou Ferrigno, like Steven Seagal, I could probably outrun now. And Lou Ferrigno was just making me crap my pants, like just like right there.
Bet you that.
Like if I see you,
you gotta agree. Big time.
Like the thing is, I'll be trying to like jump over fences. You'll be like ripping through the fences.
Oh, right now.
And Steven Seagal will be like, hold on. When's the last time you got in a fight?
I can't remember. Many years ago. Maybe 40 years ago.
40 years ago?
I'm not kind of a guy.
You were like a kid. I don't think you get in fights because of the way you look. You know
The
what I
only
mean?
way I get into fights when my wife beats me up, and then
You gotta let her go. Like, you know, we were talking about, you've been married 34 years, I've been married 3 years. You were giving me some advice, but really, like, the advice ultimately comes down to, she's always right.
I mean, you say yes, honey, could you mind?
And she's probably like tiny compared to you, huh?
She is.
But she'll slap the heck out of you.
But she knows who the boss is.
You know, she knows who wears the pants in the family.
Exactly.
I think we'll put you in something.
Okay, think of something.
It's hard to see.
I need you to get a hold of Marvel and just tell them, you think of a good part in the Avengers, and I'll play that character.
Forget the Avengers. Marvel has like 140,000 characters, and I'm a big comic book nerd going back. Yeah, you can play Thrasher.
Okay.
He's a skateboarder. You don't want to play Thrasher. You want to play Speedball. You don't want to play Speedball. Maybe if they bring back the Juggernaut in an X-Men movie.
There you go.
Yeah, you can just smash through walls.
Okay.
Or Colossus is dead.
Grandfather.
Hey, I was being nice.
Classic dad, I like that.
Okay, we can work on something. All right, we'll call Brian Singer and see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll look out for you, Lou. Where can we find you online? On Twitter or Facebook?
Well, of course, I'm on LouFerrigno.com. I'm on Facebook. I got almost 2 million followers.
Okay.
Twitter.
Yeah, what's your Twitter?
Lou Ferrigno. Twitter. Oh, yeah. Exactly. But Facebook is huge because I just love Facebook.
You do?
Yeah.
You like liking the pictures?
Well,
and
you
everything?
see some of the girls that many years ago that dated, just see what they look like today.
Oh, that's mean! Because you look like this, and now you look like this.
Yeah, but sometimes it changed for the better, sometimes it's worse. I know, I'm talking about 40 years.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're filming another video, so you're gonna want to hit that subscribe button. Or you're busted. You gonna call on him? Hit subscribe.